Greetings, heroes, and welcome to the final edition of April Book Club, our last week with the amazing book Grit by Angela Duckworth, talking about the power of passion and perseverance. But first, a little sneak peek. Next week, we're going to be starting fanatical prospecting. If you want to grow your business, if you want to develop your business, this is the book you need, and you should be listening to a few minutes of it every damn day. This will totally skyrocket your ability to bring in new clients. All right, with that said, let's get back into last week we talked about why is grit important. This week we're going to talk about how to develop more grit. So just a reminder, grit is passion and perseverance for long-term goals. And the big thing is it can be learned. You can strengthen it. And a lot of that is being positive. We've talked about the 10,000 hours of practice. Remember, it has to be intentional practice if you want to master a skill. People have achieved the highest level in their field are not the people who are the most talented. They're the people who stick with it and practice self-evaluation. So you need to have a long-term commitment and you need to give up things, sacrifice things in order to get where you're going and take a long view. All right, so let's get into how to develop your grit. Number one, failure is an option. So it's okay to put yourself in situations where you could fail. In fact, it's a good thing because a near win will motivate you to try harder. So if you're not challenged enough, uh, you're going to get complacent. Obviously, the opposite is also true. If you put unrealistic goals for yourself and you constantly fail, you're going to get disappointed. So you need to get yourself in situations where sometimes you win and sometimes you get really close. Out of sight. If temptations distract you from your goal, keep them out of sight and hard to get. This shows a Game Boy in books. I think we all know what the distraction is. It's your damn phone. Put your phone in a drawer under your desk, throw it across the room, but get that thing out of your hands when you're doing your one thing. Another really good idea. We all do this in the morning hero calls, but pairing up with someone and having an accountability partner will skyrocket your grittiness because you'll have someone else that you're responsible to, having a gym buddy, things like that. Gritty people do the tedious, hard work. So top athletes drill over and over again. An artist might rework the same painting or piece of artwork over and over. And Angela Duckworth specifically talks about self-evaluation, about the Olympic athlete who not only drills, but then videotapes themselves and has coaches and reviews their performance, reviews their drills. You need to do the same thing. If you're cold calling, turn on a tape recorder. Sorry, that's old school. Turn on your cell phone and hit record while you're doing your cold calls and go back and listen to yourself. Yes, it's painful. None of us like hearing our voices, but that is the kind of grittiness, the kind of willing to just get in there and tackle it. That's going to take you to the next level. All right, heroes, it is time to journal and discuss and really take things to the next level. I want you to dig deep. What do you need to change in your own life? David Goggins says, do something hard every day. That's why we've done these different exercises like the cold shower challenge. We want you to just get used to challenging yourself to doing things that make you uncomfortable because that will roll over into every part of your life. Yes, cold showers may not be part of, for me, becoming one of the top real estate brokers in San Diego, but it teaches me to do things that suck so that when I go in and I don't really want to do my cold calling, I'm then able to say, like, you know what, I can do things that suck. And to the point of, we talked a little bit about this on my call today. Surround yourself with people who are doing the thing you need. So in my brokerage office, there's this guy, Paul. Man, he is the king of the phone. He is always on the phone. This guy is super loud. He walks around on his cell phone. In fact, they literally gave him an office just because he was so loud. He was disrupting everybody. But man, it is so motivating when I go into the office because I hear Paul. You can't help but not hear him. But it reminds me, hey, shoot, I need to be doing that. So surround yourself with gritty people. What do you need to change? And then going further, if you were grittier, what would that get you in terms of, your fitness level, your income, your relationships, whatever those big goals are that you've set for your 12-week year? All right, heroes, Thanks for sharing this book with me. Looking forward to our next book next month.